Hi friends, welcome back. And falling. I wanted to say that I saw so many more friends participating in our song today, Wednesday, more than there was on Tuesday. So yay, thank you for participating. If you participated, give yourself a pat on the back. Nice job. All right. So now we're going to do our greetings. I really enjoy the butterfly, so I'm going to just greet everyone with the butterfly. Hello, hello. And just like I said, you can greet how you want to. Thumbs up, a wave, butterfly, or twinkle fingers, right? So pick one out and go ahead and greet us. Let me see what you got. Ooh, 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 I see you all out there greeting me. Thank you. Good morning. Happy Wednesday. All right. So, safekeeper jobs. Let's go over some of them. They're super duper important. The biggest one, I think I'm only going to go over three today because they're the three that are on my brain. And there are three that I've been focusing on in my head today for some reason. But it's so important to have the number one listening ears on. Turn them on. I want to see everybody turn them on. Yes. And make sure they're turned on. Why? Because we have to be able to listen to our adults. We have to be able to hear them because they are there to keep us safe. The listening ears are on, and we can, number two, listen to our adults that will help keep us safe. Those are the two most important rules that we have. The third one is crossing the street. Okay. I think I'm thinking about this because today my son is walking to his Mima's house after school, and it's a little bit of a walk. It's under a mile, so he's allowed to walk it, but he's 15, and I still worry about him crossing the street. And you guys are much littler than that, so I worry a lot about you guys crossing the street. My son won't have an adult's hand to hold because he's a big teenager and he should be okay. But again, it still worries me. So make sure that when you're walking with an adult and you have to cross the street, that you hold an adult's hand, right? Now, what are some of the steps that we have to take to stay safe when we're crossing the street? Who remembers? Yes? Thank you for raising your hand. Yes, you need to look. So you need to look to see if you see any cars or trucks or vehicles. So we're going to look and then look. Gotta look both ways. I don't see any cars. Okay, so if you don't see any, what do you have to do? Listen. So we're going to listen. Listen. I don't hear any cars. So then I'm going to hold my adult's hand and I'm going to ask them, did you see any cars or hear any cars? Oh, they didn't hear or see any. So you can hold your adult's hand and cross the street with them. Now, if your adult says, oh, I see a car, what do you have to do? It's stop. Excuse me. You have to wait. You have to wait until the car passes. We don't want to walk out in front of a car. So, you wait until the car passes. If they don't see a car but they hear a car, you're going to wait. You're going to wait to see where the car is coming from that you hear and see if they're going to be near you and see if they're going to be coming down the street that you're going to be walking across. So keep your ears and eyes peeled and ready when you're crossing the street with an adult. Make sure you always have an adult with you and that you are holding their hand to keep safe. Remember, they're keeping you safe and you're keeping them safe too. So keep each other safe when you're crossing the street. If you're going to help keep us safe today, give me a double thumbs up and let me hear a, I'll help keep us safe today. All right, nice job. Okay, so if you're going to help keep us safe, then we can wish everyone well. So we wish you well. We wish you well all through the day today. We wish you well. I hope everyone has a beautiful Wednesday. The weather outside is getting a little bit wintry again. It was a little bit nicer yesterday. The end of last week was quite nice. And it's getting a little bit cold. It's only 18 at my house. And it looks like it's going to snow. So, what's the weather? What's the weather? What's the weather outside? Is it sunny? Is it raining? Is it cloudy? Or is there snow? And I'm going to say it is cloudy outside my window with a chance of snow. Okay. What about out your window? That's out my window. We don't probably live in the same place. Yes, you see clouds too. Okay. Raise a quiet hand. Remember, raise a quiet hand. Looks like this. Yes. What do you see out your window? Clouds and snow on the ground. Yes. That snow is, it's cold out, so it's not going to melt right now. Nope. Yeah, it's going to be around for a while. We might get some new fresh snow to play in. Anyone else? It's sunny at your house. Are you sure? Yeah, it could be sunny at your house. You like the sun? I do too. All right, so that's our weather. Now we go to the calendar, which is here. Okay. So today is Wednesday, February 17th. So we have to count to the number 17. 17 is a big number. So you're going to clap count. I'm going to clap count on my leg and I'm going to point so that I can show you what number we're on. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. That's today, Wednesday, February 17th, 2021. Yippee dippy doo. So that's our calendar. On to the next. So we are going back to our vegetable song. And if you want to sing with me, to the tune of Twinkle, Twinkle, Little Star. Carrots, peas, and broccoli, vegetables are good for me. For my snack and in my lunch, veggie sticks are great to munch. Carrots, peas, and broccoli, vegetables are good for me. Yes, I like that song. I think it's cute. All right, so yesterday we were coloring in our plates, right? And our silverware and making it how we like it, right? And Miss Tracy got busy and didn't get to finish coloring her silverware. And so she's going to color her silverware in really, really quickly while we talk about what's next. So for today, what we're going to be doing is cutting out our healthy foods, right? Or unhealthy foods. You can cut out healthy and unhealthy foods. I want you to cut food out though. If you have my page that has the food on it, just cut the squares out on the lines. If you don't have my page, that is okay. Maybe you have a magazine. Maybe you can try to draw the vegetables. They don't have to look just like a vegetable. A carrot is just an orange stick with some green on top. A banana is just looks like a yellow moon, easy peasy. Broccoli looks like a green fluffy tree, except the whole thing is green, not just the top. So you can always draw your own also. Maybe you have someone in your house, an older person, that could help you draw some vegetables if you don't have magazines or the paper to cut them out of, and that's okay. Just do what you gotta do. If you're gonna draw your own though, make sure you draw them on separate paper and then cut them out and glue them on here. Thanks. So I'm going to get my handy dandy scissors out. And we're gonna need to keep these safe because we're gonna cut them out today. And some of them we will use today and some of them we will hold off on and not use until tomorrow. So I'm actually gonna cut my page right out of my packet. You can just pull it out if you want to. And it's gonna be a lot easier to cut. So I am just going to, you cannot see my hand. So it's hard to see, but I'm going to cut right down the line. It's not important if you're right on the line. Just try to leave the words and the pictures so that we know what each thing is supposed to be. Take your time cutting this. You can pause the video, or you can start cutting it out and watch the rest of the video and know what to do for when the video is over. That's just as easy to do. It's okay. You don't have to do it exactly when I'm doing it. I'm just showing you what to do next. Okay, so now I cut that out. Now I'm just going to cut on all of these lines. I'm going to cut here. Have it fall on my table. This camera is so tricky. I'm going to cut it here. Put that there, and then I'm going to cut it here on this line. Okay, and then the easiest thing I think I can do, and you don't have to, you can cut yours out one at a time, is I'm going to line them up, and I'm going to cut on the line apart. My kid scissors, cut them apart, and now I have all of my pictures ready to go. Again, if you want to press pause and come back when you're done cutting, that's awesome. Make sure you're getting your cutting work in though. Using our hands is very important. We need to work on those muscles in our hands. There's muscles right here that we need to work on, so that cutting things with our scissors and drawing and eating with silverware is so much easier when we practice. So this will make your hand nice and strong. So go ahead and use those scissors and cut them out. Remember to pause if you need to, because I'm going to move on, so you can pause and come back. So I have my plate, and I am looking for food that is healthy. I don't think we're going to be doing any gluing today. So you won't need your glue stick today, you'll need it tomorrow. We're going to sort out the food today though. So if you have a magazine and you've cut out your food, we're going to sort it out. So tell me, are almonds healthy or unhealthy? Almonds are a nut and they have some oils in them, and this is a healthy food. Almonds are healthy. So I'm going to make a pile of healthy over here and unhealthy over here. So a cookies made of what? What does it have in it that's so yummy? Yes, it looks like there's frosting and sprinkles. Those are not necessarily good for you. The frosting has lots of sugar. Actually, the cookie has a lot of sugar, and the sprinkles have sugar in them, and it sticks to your teeth. And I would say that it's got a lot of fat in it as well, so it is not healthy. So cookies are not healthy, and it is a sometimes food. You can still eat cookies, just sometimes. Whereas almonds you can eat a lot more often, and they're healthy for you, and they're crunchy, and they help clean your teeth too. What about an egg? Do you think an egg is healthy or unhealthy? Oh, why do you think it's unhealthy? Because you don't like them? That's okay. Everybody doesn't like everything. I like eggs, and eggs are actually healthy. They have a lot of protein in them, which you'll get from meats and nuts and seeds. And so you're going to want to try eggs. Eggs are a healthy food to eat. So I'm going to put it in my healthy pile with my almonds. Next one is pizza. Is it healthy or unhealthy? Yeah, it's not terrible. Yes, the pepperoni is tasty, isn't it? Okay, so my pizza is not healthy. It has a lot of sugar in the dough, and there is a lot of grease in the cheese and the pepperoni. And though the sauce may be made out of tomatoes, which is a vegetable, there's also probably a lot of sodium in the sauce. And sodium is salt, and it's not necessarily good for us in large doses. So pizza, even though I love it so very much, is a sometimes food that will go in my unhealthy food pile with my cookie. Next one is chips. Now, chips are crunchy, and crunchy things are good for our teeth, but we're not talking about our teeth, we're talking about our bodies. So chips, excuse me, chips have a lot of fat and oils in them. So they are sometimes food that is unhealthy for us. So I'm going to put the chips with our pizza and cookies. What about broccoli? What's broccoli? Yes, it's a vegetable, and vegetables are good for us. Vegetables have fiber in them, and they're crunchy and delicious, and they keep us healthy. So broccoli is a healthy food. So I'm going to put it in my healthy pile with my eggs and almonds. Bananas. Yes, bananas are fruit. Fruits and vegetables are very healthy. So bananas are healthy. I'm going to put it with my broccoli, eggs, and almonds. French fries. They are made out of potatoes, and potatoes aren't bad for us. Potatoes are good for us. They're a starchy vegetable. But when you cut it up and fry it into French fries, then you use a lot of grease and fat to make them, and then that makes them unhealthy. So I'm going to put my French fries with my chips, pizza, and cookies in my unhealthy food pile. Ooh, I love these. Who knows what this is? Yes, it's an apple. Apples are delicious, and I've had so many friends over the years in my classrooms that love apples. And sometimes when they send us apples in the classroom, sometimes they're cut up and sometimes they're whole. And some of my friends really like them cut up, and some of them really like to bite into them whole. So apples are good for us because they're crunchy and they don't have a lot of sugars. They have all natural sugars in them, and they fill us up, and they're good for our bodies. So apples are a fruit, and that is healthy for us. So I'm going to put it in the healthy pile with my bananas, broccoli, eggs, and almonds. Now I've got a couple more. Uh-oh. I was thinking, do any of these look healthy? What do you think there's a lot of in all of these? You have a cupcake, soda, and a donut. Yes, they are full of sugar, so much sugar. And sugar isn't good for our bodies. And there's fat in the cupcakes and lots of fat in the donut too because of the way they cook them and the ingredients that are in them. So, cupcakes, soda, and donuts are not good for our bodies. They are sometimes foods. Me personally, I don't drink soda. I am not skinny because of this, but I don't drink soda because it is a waste of calories and because it doesn't hydrate you. The reason that you drink drinks is to hydrate you and make your body have water in it so it's healthy. And soda doesn't do that for you. Water is the only thing that will do that for you. So I'm going to put soda, cupcakes, donuts, all in the unhealthy pile with my cookie, pizza, chips, and French fries. All right, now that we've sorted them all out, I'm going to, I have a sneeze coming. I'm going to let you go for today, and I will see you on Thursday, and make sure you put them in a safe place. I'm going to show you what to do with them tomorrow. I'll see you then. Bye, friends.